It's my first time here at Cosy Comedy, so we should get to know each other. I'm Bryan, I'm 36, and I just broke up with the most important woman in my life. My therapist. I had to stop seeing her because I couldn't afford it anymore. I did the math, and I've spent $11,000 on therapy. Or as my ex calls it, reparations for being her boyfriend. $11,000. It's fine. Everyone says therapy is investing in yourself. But if I had invested in Bitcoin, I would have $81 million right now. Which one would you choose? Therapy is expensive and comedy doesn't exactly pay, which makes me wish I was born rich. Instead, I was born tall and good looking with an incredible body. God tried to handicap me by making me Asian because of racism. But BTS fixed it. As you can tell by my confidence, I'm both Asian and American. Guess which one it's better to be right now? Terrible time to be American. Amazing time to be Asian. Which is great. I just wish it had happened like 20 years earlier. It would have made my life a lot easier in high school because I got bullied a lot as a kid just for being Asian. I told my white friend this and he said he could relate. He said he was also bullied a lot. So I asked him, for what? And he said, for being too good at sports. Dude, be bullied for something less cool. Too good at sports, that's the coolest one. It's like being bullied for being too good looking, which is something I might relate to better. Times have changed though. Nowadays, white people are moving to Asian countries for a better life. They appreciate our cuisine. They know how to pronounce our names correctly. In fact, the Asian kids are bullying the white kids now in my hometown. They're like, fuck you, Kyle, your food smells like shit. What the fuck is a meatloaf? As an Asian person who's lived around white people for a long time, I consider myself something of an expert on both cultures. Everyone here knows what white privilege is, but are you familiar with Asian privilege? I got a yep? This one's for you. Asian privilege is when people automatically assume I have my shit together just because I'm Asian. They take one look at me and think, "Boah, this guy seems reliable, trustworthy, all about that hustle." But they're wrong. I'm so tired of hustle culture. Why should I spend my entire life at a desk to make some other dude rich? Fuck that. I quit my job to post thirst traps on Instagram instead. I'm in my mid-30s now. I've given up on being rich. I'm doubling down on being hot. You'd think that my Asian parents disapprove of this career choice, but you'd be wrong. My parents never forced me to get good grades or pursue an ambitious career. They just assumed that I would. Because I was born to be great. My great-great-grandfather was a county governor during the last dynasty in Korea. My great-grandfather was the first Western-style painter in Korean history. My grandfather was an engineer who built the house that my dad grew up in. So I come from this lineage of great men, which is a lot to live up to. Well, that just depends on your definition of greatness. I know for a fact, no one in the history of my bloodline has chilled as much as I have. I may not have built anything, but I have accomplishments too. Anyway, I'm proud to be Asian. Thank you. Anyway, I'm proud to be Asian. You would be too if you looked like me. And I think, all Asian people need to stick together. In fact, all ethnic minorities should stick together. We have so much in common. For one, I think we can all agree we have the best food, okay? People are more enthusiastic usually, but okay. And two, we share similar family-oriented cultures where we communicate with food because our parents are awkward. And 3, we were all fucked over by white people at some point, so it's time to put aside our differences, okay? Enough of these rivalries between Asian countries. Enough bickering over Asian rights and black rights, Asian rights and Latino rights. It's time to realize there's only one fight, and it's for human rights. So anyway, all my girlfriends have been white. I've had afraid of the sun white, passably Middle Eastern in the summer white, and everything in between. There's a couple questions I ask myself each time I start dating a new white girl, like, can she use chopsticks? Is she good with subtitles? How mad will her dad be when he meets me? I'm just kidding, they all love me. They always say I'm one of the good ones. So that's how I'm fixing racism, one night at a time. Have you guys noticed? Racism is getting worse. Yeah. And I don't mean that people are becoming more racist. I mean that people are not as good at racism as they used to be. Because racists aren't smart enough to be good at it. An amateur racist would say, fuck Koreans, you love eating dogs. Brother, that's outdated information. An elite racist would say, fuck Koreans, you love committing suicide. And that hurts my feelings because he did his homework. #1 suicide rate of any developed country. Yeah. That's the thing about us Koreans. Whenever we put our mind to something, we become the best at it. Skincare, plastic surgery, and suicide. No correlation between those. Has anyone here dated a Korean before? Yeah, neither have I. Women are familiar with K-dramas, but are you familiar with K-rage, K-misogyny, K-infidelity, K-ryoki? Sorry, that one's actually Japanese. Anyway, I've lived in 4 countries now, and I love being an expat. Moving to a new country, experiencing its culture, and broadening my worldview, then moving to another country and doing it all over again. My favorite part is that every couple of years, a new group of people tells me to go back to where I came from. It's fine. At this stage, I just want racists to point on the map where they think I should go. Because I'm good. There are white women everywhere. That's my time. Thank you very much.